Yo, what's Glorbin Glorbies? Welcome back to Journaling Over It. So recently I saw a clip of Matthew Perry from Friends, he played Chandler, talking about how he achieved everything he wanted in life. He got the great job, he got a house, the white picket fence, the whole American dream. And he talked about how it didn't fix things for him. It didn't make him happy like he thought it would. So that brings up a question. If success is not the answer, then what is? I think it's a few things. I don't think it can be boiled down to any one thing, but let's talk about them. I think number one is health, and I'm talking about both mental and physical, and they are inseparably intertwined. So, if your mental health is suffering, chances are your physical health is going to suffer. Like, if you are extremely stressed out, your body is going to freaking feel it, and it's going to come up in ways that you don't expect. And vice versa. If you stop taking care of yourself physically, like you stop eating well, you stop getting enough sleep, it's going to be so hard to maintain good mental health. The second thing that I think that matters is relationships. I want you to imagine that you achieved your wildest dreams, whatever they may be. Let's say you dream of fame and fortune, living in a mansion, having a really nice sports car, whatever. But then you have nobody to share it with, no close friends to talk to, no family, no loved ones. It wouldn't even be worth it, right? And so if you have even one person that you're close with, I mean, that's an amazing gift. And I think it just becomes so easy to forget it, especially when you spend a lot of time with that person or those people, because you get used to it and you're like, yeah, this is a given, and I'm not even going to think about how amazing it is, and I'm stuck in the toilet. I am stuck in the toilet. The third, less important but very important thing is having something that you care about, that you're working towards. I think that is amazing for happiness. I know that for me personally, my mental health had such a huge boost ever since I started this YouTube channel, because I was like, finally, I have something that I can keep working towards and that I really care about. But that said, you can't make those goals the be all end all. I can't say, oh, I'm going to wait until I get 1 million subscribers, then I'll finally be happy. Like, hell no. I gotta find ways to make the journey enjoyable. And that's the whole thing of life, is it's a journey. Like, what happiness is there in the destination, okay? Whatever goal you have, you finally get there. Yeah, of course you're going to be happy, but then how long do you think that's going to last before you're like, now what? Now what do I do every day to maintain that happiness? I just think we have such a habit of putting off our happiness, saying, once I get this, and this, then I'll be happy. But it's not freaking happening. It's an illusion. It's an illusion your brain creates, and you gotta see through it and say, no, there's no reason that I can't be happy right here, right now, because now is really all that there ever is. And all that there ever will be. It's always just going to be now. Guess what time it's going to be tomorrow at noon? It's going to be now. Make your daily life a life that you would be happy to live infinitely. Because that's really how it is, right? Your daily habits, whatever you do most days, you pretty much do until the end of your life. If you ever catch yourself thinking, once this thing happens, then I can be happy, or maybe you think, I'm stressed out about this thing, but once it passes, then I can finally be happy. Like, there's always going to be another thing to hope for or another thing to dread. But what's not going to change is that reality is always happening right now. And so in any given now, you can make the choice to bring your mind to the present and to just appreciate what's right in front of you. And I know that's easier said than done, because I struggle with it, but I really do think there is power in literally just trying to recognize when you catch your mind racing and thinking about things and bringing it back to what's really here right now in front of you. There's so much peace in the present moment. So just summing up here, health is number one, because everything else that you have is built on that foundation, so you want to make it a good one. Relationships are number two, because we are social creatures, and they are what truly fulfill us. Like, they really are. It's just how it is. Even if you're super introverted, I'm super introverted, it doesn't change that fact. And then I think the third most important thing is building habits in your life such that every day is a good day, and it's a repeatable day. It's not a reckless habit that destroys you or destroys your health, Fourth is actively bringing your mind to the present moment and just trying to recognize that all there really is now. And fifth I would say, is working towards a goal that you really care about. Now, bear in mind that I don't have the life experience of, say, a 60-year-old. All that I'm talking about right now is just what I've learned so far, and there's a good chance in the future that maybe my beliefs will change. If there is something that you disagree with, let me know in the comments below. But I needed to talk about this because I feel like I've had my priorities backwards for a little bit, where I've been so focused on my goals that I completely forgot to enjoy the journey.